I'm going to say the title today, and I want everybody to do me a favor. Before y'all do the favor, I'm going to tell y'all, grand rising, top of the morning, and for my basic simple folks, good morning. Grand rising, top of the AM, and for my basic people, good morning. First and foremost, it is a good morning. We go through various trials. You know, and in these trials, man, you got to understand that we are on a battlefield. And we got all the tools to be prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shouting cue.
All right now.
We got all the tools to be prepared. Even when it's unexpected, you better tell yourself you got all the tools to be prepared. Even when it's unexpected, you tell yourself that you got all the tools to be prepared. You are a spiritual warrior. Any warrior, any fighter has to go to I played basketball. We didn't just go out and go play the games, right? Mm-hmm. We had to practice.
Right.
Practice, they say, makes perfect. Mm-hmm. Allen Iverson said, practice is just practice. He was a natural born warrior, and he showed it. So I ain't mad at him. There was another shout cue, because some of us, we was made for this. Mm-hmm. And the ones that's made for it, we telling everybody else you are made for it too. So that they can believe it. And when they believe it, they can get up and do it. This is a message all in itself. This is the prayer this morning. See, the prayer is letting everybody know that you are a spiritual warrior and that you need to get up and you need to be prepared for things that's going to happen to you that's unexpected, because that's what war is. Mm. That's exactly what war is, getting prepared for something that's unexpected. So when you go out there, you won't be surprised that they did that to you, because guess what? It's going to get done to you. Mm. As long as you breathing H2O, CO2, 102, 97.9, any of these elements they got out here, chloride, phosphorate, getting my science on. Anything that's out there, just know that you got to be prepared, because it's going to happen to you. You understand? Okay. Now, I'm going to get back to what I was saying. I'm going to say this title, and I don't want none of y'all. You understand me? Don't you go down memory lane. All right? Step in the name of love. Mm-hmm. Step in the name of love, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Step in the name of love. One more time. I'm in the battlefield, man. You know, I feel good this morning. Step in the name of love. Put your hands out. Put your hands together. Hey. Step in the name of love. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time.
Get it.
Step in the name of love. Here it is. Here it is. Step in the name of love. All right. Ephesians 4. If you ain't having fun, if you ain't living and loving life, you missing it, man. You ain't get up here with all this traditional stiff neck. Nah, man, that ain't me. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to love me. And I'm going to step in the name of Ephesians 4, 1 through 3. Give it to me in the message version, please.
Oh, message version. All right.
Your message.
Message. Let me get that going. Here we go. In light of all this, here's what I want you to do.
This is what I want you to do.
While I'm locked up here, a prisoner for the master, I want you to get out there and walk. Better yet, run. On the road God called you to travel. I don't want any of you sitting around on your hands. I don't want anyone strolling off down some path that goes nowhere. And mark that you do this with humility and discipline. Not in fits and starts, but steadily pouring yourselves out for each other in acts of love, alert at noticing differences, and quick at mending fences.
That sounds like a good recipe to me. That sounds like a great recipe, first and foremost, of being a light on top of the hill in the city that we talked about 14 days ago. 14 days ago, we was talking about you being the light, right? So here, he's giving you an example to be the light, even in a dark situation, even though he's being locked up. You could take being locked up physical behind chains in that biblical text, he was locked up in the chains, but you don't necessarily have to be in the facility to be locked up. You could be free and locked up in your mind. You could be free, but locked up in your mind. And he say, while I'm locked up here, see, he's figured, he's coming to, he accepted who he. I'm doing all this because this is 7 weeks, right? And I like how everything in the 7 weeks, how it all goes together. I accept it in a Christian sense, in a biblical sense. I accept that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. What I like to do, I use I statements. What I like to do is instead of putting this mirror effect right here and looking up to something, I like to put myself there. I was told that, hey, instead of the names in the Bible, put your name there. Okay, so this is no knock against it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not taking away from nothing, but what I'm saying, it gives me so I can understand it. So I accepted myself. I accepted Jesus Christ. I accepted who I am, because when you look in the mirror, you should see Christ, because you are an image of Christ. Okay, you are made in this image. So if I am made in this image, I look just exactly. I look just like him. That's you ought to be smiling. I look just like him. So if I look just like him, I'm gonna put myself on the right hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to put myself on the right hand of God. And then I'm going to take it a little bit better. See, if he is God, and I look like he, then I look like God. So now I'm almighty. Somebody ought to be inspired this morning.
All right.
Yeah, so somebody didn't feel like they was God this morning. Somebody feel like they didn't look like Christ. Somebody didn't even feel worthy. Somebody didn't even accept themselves. Somebody that let a lie or a whisper from the opposition. I told y'all what the ops was. I told you if you want to get in good with these kids, you got to know certain things. You can't say haters. You got to know the ops is always right here when your mind right. When your mind right, you on the other side. You with them.
Yeah.
Okay? Again, you with them. You parallel with them. Do the same thing with the love. You know what I'm saying? Like I put over here. God is love. And love is God. Put yourself here and step in the name of love. Step in the name. The name is right here. The name is right here. So when you're not being loved and you're not being appreciated for what you do, and nobody is really, yes, while you're the light on the hill, you putting out seeds. You don't have to talk to put out seeds. Let me explain why you don't have to talk. See, people think I got to manifest it. I got to say it. Do anybody know what you're thinking? How many seeds you planted with your thoughts? Yeah, but nobody's seen that.
Right.
Nobody can see that. Nobody can hear that, right?
Yeah.
I could be looking dead in your face and cannot hear what you're thinking. And you putting out seeds. I'm talking right now, and you still putting out seeds. So your thought puts out the seeds, the way that you think, the way that you perspect, the way that you analyze, the way that you figured out, these animals, they got this right here, they figured it out. They planting seeds too. They can't talk, but they use this. That's why I move it, because they know what stuff at. Because they vibrating on it. Step in the name of love. Vibrate in love. Just vibrate in love. Know that you are loved. And if you know that you are loved, then you will spread it, and then everything will vibrate on the same frequency, and everything that you want will come to you like a magnet. It'll come to you. If you just, look, this is one of the easiest. Loving yourself will bring you what you need. Loving yourself will bring you what you need. You wake up in a good spirit and a good mind for that day. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be surprised what you'll receive. You ever woke up one morning, felt real good, walked outside the door, and stuff just started happening in order. Now think about when you wake up on the wrong side of bed and stuff did not go in order. Because it was your thought process when you woke up. Whatever you put in your head last night or whatever you put in your head this morning, that's what you feel come out, because you planted seeds without talking. You planted seeds in your mind, and the earth and you are connected, and your brain and the earth, they on the same frequency level, okay? 8 megahertz, 5 to 8 megahertz, by the way. Same as the earth. Remember that, write that down. So if you connected, because the earth is magnetic, right?
Yep.
The moon is iron. The earth is magnetic. Okay, did you know that some of the rocks on the moon now are starting to get rust? That's because oxygen is coming from the earth, right? I'm trying to show y'all something. Has made it to the, and some parts of the moon, not all, is making them rocks rust. So just by the earth love itself so much that it's all around and it's spread. That's all what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So if it can happen to planets, it definitely can happen to a human being.
Okay.
That know who they are and put themselves right there.
All right.
I often say Philippians, don't correct me. All right? Philippians. I don't want to say Philadelphia for some reason. I don't know. Philippians 2 and 3.
Don't be selfish.
Don't do it. Don't be the only fish that don't live in water.
Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves.
How many people try to get likes on Facebook? How many people you know, the only thing they live for is a blue thumb?
Oh, wow.
How many people you know, come on now, we got some real professional attention seekers out here. Professional attention seekers. You get what I'm saying? Whatever you doing in the dark, whatever your motive is, let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. Let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. Whatever. Last week we talked about how to approach somebody and to let them know that was wrong. The whole lesson was on how to approach them when it was wrong. Okay, when you approach them by themselves. If they accept it, fine. If they don't, but you let them know, because at the end, how this works is now that they've been warned. See, warning comes before destruction. Let's understand that. Warning comes before destruction. And you go warn them, and they don't or they do. If they don't, then destruction coming. You just warn them from destruction coming, right?
Yeah.
And by you letting your yes mean yes and your no mean no, you stand firm on what you know and what you believe. It ain't really too much what you believe, just the outright truth, how it lined up. Like, yes, that was wrong. No, don't do that. That's not love. This is what love is. Did I respond back to that person that cussed me out? It's the hardest thing to do. I can sit up here and act like, because I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, I'm not even going to say he ain't done with me yet. Because that don't make sense to me. Who ain't done with me yet? Now, I wanted to give him the business because I still wanted to do that. When I refrain myself from doing that, I feel a whole lot better, because I'm like, man, I ain't do what I used to do. And then I do it again, and then it become habitual. But when I keep doing it, I keep getting rewarded for it. Because I stepped in the name of love. Show love when love is not shown to you. Then love will come directly to you abundantly. Let me say this one more time. This is from Regulations 1. Show love when love is not shown to you. Then love will come directly to you abundantly. This is a song say what the world needs now is love. Right? Simple, basic song, right? But that's the truth.
Yeah.
Because when you turn around, it's not in this. Who is zapping love out of this world? What is zapping? I mean, it is zapping it completely. people are not loving each other.
Right.
They can't even stand their own family members. The people that they grew up with, you don't even like them. They got sayings, well, now it was blood thicker than water. Now it's water thicker than blood.
Oh.
And family will treat you worse than the non-family. I get it. Makes a lot of sense. But when you step in the name of love, none of that matters. Mm-hmm. And it shouldn't matter if you've been knowing somebody your whole life, because you've been knowing them your whole life. And you know that's how they are. Right? Mm-hmm. You know that's how they are. You got to learn how to... All right. They don't like this. They don't like that. Don't do this to them. Don't do that. Sounds like you you sound like a spiritual warrior, right? Mm-hmm. That's in the practice field, right? Mm-hmm. That's in basic training, right? Mm-hmm. Right? And basic training, they give you tools, right? Yeah. You understand? Say, always be alert out for the enemy, because you never know. Because you know they hide and they got camouflage on, right? You can't see them. Yeah. Come on, now you can't see it. But if you know that they're there, oh, come on, man. Right. When you know that they're there, you are prepared to how to seek them out. So that's the same thing how you live. This is why we spiritual warriors, the same way how you live. Like, you come around, you peep the situation. I know all the people on there. I know my people. I know some of the people. They pay attention to the T. Mm. It might not look like they ain't paying attention. Mm-hmm. Might not look like they not even interested. But I tell you, they done recorded everything. They know where everything at, and they know what everybody doing and how they do it. And when they come around there, they succeed better than anybody that's been there 10 years just because they paid attention to their surroundings. Mm. Sound like you? Sound like I'm talking to you? Yeah, paid attention. Didn't fit in one bit. Nothing. Didn't come in talking and playing. Didn't come in there shucking and shiving. Didn't do all that. Came in and took care of business, right? Mm-hmm. Now that's stepping in the name of love. Mm-hmm. Being kind and courteous. Mm-hmm. When you be kind and courteous to somebody, you're getting to know that person. Because you know some people, they're not friendly, but you be kind to the ones that's not friendly. Yeah. And I'm telling you, the way the world works and the way the attraction works, it'll come around, that unfriendly person will be your best friend. And if somebody come mess with you or somebody come do something to you out of line, it will be that person that'll come take up for you. You're right. I can even do one better. We talking about love, right? Step in the name of love. Mm-hmm. I can tell you when I was young, it was a workplace. And it's females and males. Mm-hmm. And there was a female in there, she was really good looking. I paid her no attention. Everybody in that place was on her like white on rice. Mm-hmm. Paid her no attention. She was bad, y'all. And I mean, I come to work and I just be me. Mm-hmm. Respectful, yes ma'am, no ma'am. You know, making people laugh, being a light on the hill, mm-hmm. You know, doing what I do, like I'm doing right now, just being me. Take care of my business first. Mm-hmm. And it's right, it's correct and everything. Got my eyes dotted and my teeth, paying attention to everything, how everybody is, so I don't want no confrontation. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems from nobody, man. I don't know what these people, it's saying that, you know what I'm saying? I am scared of the people that's scared of me. You got to be scared of somebody that's scared of you because they'll do anything to you. Mm-hmm. They'll do anything to you, right? Mm-hmm. So, the days and weeks went on, months went on. I must have turned in something from work and walked by a desk and she say, why you don't never say nothing to me? Mm. The whole time, she been liking me the whole time, just for the simple fact. Just cause. And back then, I was shy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I was shy. I didn't want. I don't like rejection. Mm-hmm. So I ain't fit action. You ain't fit reject me. I'm gonna be an even playing field. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't rejecting me, Jack. I don't. But yeah, and that's just cause my energy was good. I was on point, and I wasn't really worried about it. Mm-hmm. When you wasn't really worried about it, it come to you. Mm-hmm. That's the message that y'all ain't that I'm trying to get you to understand. Y'all get it, you know, but. When you ain't looking for it, and a male and a female, and a handsome man and a beautiful woman, you know, they come together, right? They come together to forces of the magnetic earth, they come together. And they came together. And you wasn't expecting it. So just think how these blessings that's out there before we was born come to you like a magnet, because all you got to do is get up and it's coming to you. Is what I'm trying to tell you. So I want to tell you how the blessings, see, we was born with gifts.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's like hide and go seek. It's like a scavenger hunt. You got to go find your gift, because some people don't know they got a gift. Some people don't know that they got what they have, because nobody told them. They've been telling them all kinds of other stuff, and that ain't registered. This is how they feel when it ain't registered. When it's not. I don't want to be what you was. Real talk. I don't want to, because it hurt. That's why your body doing a crunk dance. Because it's rejecting you. You look like them dancers that be making them faces. And that ain't what I want. That ain't what I need. And then you know who you are, you accepted who you are, and then the next thing you know, your gifts come to you. Because somebody come tell you, man, you sure know how to talk to people. You sure know how to give. You're such a giving person. You hear this more than about 5 times, you starting to say, well, I'm good at giving, so I'm supposed to give.
That's it.
I'm good at teaching, so I'm supposed to teach. I'm good at listening, so I'm supposed to listen. And the more you go out and do what you like doing, the more stuff just start come sticking to you. The next thing you know, you was working for somebody. Then somebody came and said, you know what? I'm going to give you a building. You can do this on your own. Because you wasn't expecting it, like I wasn't expecting the girl. You wasn't expecting it from the hard work that you was doing by just being you and discover that you all love and that you love yourself. And you don't need nobody else to tell you that they love you. You don't need nobody else to tell you that you should love yourself. You already know this in the beginning, and stuff just start coming to you. And it's just like you just getting all kinds of armor on. You can get your breastplate on. You can got your helmet on. You done got your sword. You done got your shields. You done got your shoes. And now you marching. Come on, because at first you ain't have all that stuff. Yeah. And at first you was moping around, you know what I'm saying? Then the next thing you know, you done messed around and put on one shoe. Tied up. You half stepping now. You ain't stepping in the name of love. You half stepping in the name of I think I like it. Half stepping in the name of I think I like it. Then you mess around and put on the other shoe. Uh-oh, you at full speed now. Come on, you should be up right now on your feet. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Because you done put on both of them now. And you're like, you know what? I need to protect my body. My feet feel good, but if I take out running and somebody try to hit me with something, then I'm going to be off balance. I need to put on the and you put it on. You know what I'm saying? But all this start coming to you because you love yourself. All this start coming to you because you love yourself. You stepped in the name of love. You figured out, you said, well, God is love and love is God. God is love. God is love. The reason why I'm saying it, because I'm powering myself up. And you should try the same thing. Try it right now. Wherever you're at right now, say, God is love.
God is love.
And say it like you mean it, though. God is love.
God is love.
You don't feel embraced? You don't feel your soul embracing you right now? Think you need a hug from somebody else? You think you need a hug from that person that you want? Think you need a hug from somebody that you trying to get to like you, to somebody that's trying to get you to get the blue thumb or the red heart? You trying to get somebody's attention? Get your own attention. Get your attention first. Seek first the kingdom, right? Right. Where the kingdom at? Right here. You looking to go inside of a place? You inside your house right now. You don't even accept your house as a kingdom. My goodness. I know you don't accept yourself as a kingdom because you don't even accept your house as a kingdom. The place that you sleep and dwell in and eat. You don't even appreciate that. Put yourself aside and help others get ahead, man. Some of us was born with that. That's all we want. I couldn't understand it when I was little. I could not. My mama set me down. 3820 Avenue in Galveston, right next to A&M Grocery. I remember that conversation. I was 15 years old. My mama looked at me and said, boy, you can't save the world. And I looked at my mama and I said, but I'm going to die trying. That's all I wanted to do. I couldn't understand. I just wanted to help people like the best way I could. I didn't have the cash to give to people just to, here, go buy yourself happiness. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad I made that way. Because cash can't buy you all the happiness. Mm-hmm. Especially if you don't love yourself. Now, if you love yourself, cash gonna help. I didn't say. Okay, all right. As long as y'all understand. Okay. But just know. Because you never know when you're entertaining an angel. Yeah. Right? That's what the word said. The word said it. I didn't say it. I didn't make it up. Hey, I ain't even the guy trying to make good conversation, great conversation, cool words, how to put it together. No, man, I'm just telling you what is stated, obviously. And it says that, hey, be careful who you talk to, because you never know who you're entertaining an angel. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if that's the thing, I'm going to treat everybody the same way. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to treat them to make sure everybody got the same, what's that math definition? Equivalent? Mm-hmm. Okay, equivalent. I'm showing you what equivalent means. On the same page. Line up with one accord. That's what equivalent is. Line up with one accord. That's what equivalent is. Line up with one accord, and that's what equivalent is. Yeah. Line up with yourself. Yeah. The stars lined up. All right. That's why they call stars. Yeah. What do we call stars here on earth? That's who some people look up to, stars. Mm-hmm. We got stars and superstars. Mm. And I'm not even talking about the ones that's in the sky. I'm talking about people that don't even like you or love you. But we got something out there that love you all the time because it's created by... All right. Them stars is love, man. You don't need... Some people got telescopes. That's cool. I ain't got no telescope. Mm-hmm. I got a toilet paper roll. I go out there at nighttime with that toilet paper roll. Got a good imagination. I love myself. Don't judge me. I love myself. I go out there, get that toilet paper roll, paper towel roll, look out there, look at those stars, and it's just beautiful. I'm just standing out there. Look at my ancestors looking at me. Look how bright that one is. Look how it follows me everywhere I go. Look at my thinking. I'm not locked up. Look how it's protecting me everywhere I go. Look how it's letting me know where I'm at if I'm lost. We are connected. You follow them and it connects something and it says something. Just like if you stay one accord right here, it says something. And it's telling you, like I've been saying for the past 7 weeks, that when you look here and it's looking down on you, don't look up, be up. Don't look up and have that looking down on you. Why would you want to be looked down upon? Why would you want to be looked down upon when you're equal to it? Why would you want to, I'm going to say this one more time. Why would you want to be looked down upon? I'm greater. And then in the same, here you go again. I did not write this. He said, I am you. You are made in the image of me. Image. I'm the image. I look like you. Come on here. We do kind of look alike. You look good, Look yourself in the mirror, I look good. That's right. That's what we got to do, y'all. Come to an understanding. I'm just here to make sure that we think. I'm just here to make sure that we think. I state what the word says. I keep it in line. I know some people ain't going to agree with it. They didn't agree with Jesus. They didn't agree with the love that he was spreading. Jesus is a great example of love. Yeah. Even when he flipped the table over. Even when he flipped the table over, because you look at me. You know we'll flip that table over in a minute. Okay. All right, they ain't even got to be gambling. Keep it 100 though. Keep it 100 is letting your yes mean yes and your no mean no means be true to yourself. Yeah. Okay? Be honest with yourself. Don't be putting on for the book. Don't be putting on for the ground. Lying and monkey shining and all that. Don't be doing none of that, man. That's going to come back to you. Because somebody right there, the sun watch all day long every day. It never misses a beat. Never. And it's a person out there that's just like the sun. Just that nosy. Looking at you. You ever fell asleep somewhere when you ain't supposed to fall asleep? As soon as you open your eyes, somebody... Then they laugh at you. Uh-huh. Yeah. But that's how it is. So make sure that, make sure that you love yourself. At least let them look at that. At least let them know with an example. Because a lot of people ain't got love. They ain't got love in their households because it ain't no household. It's just a bunch of confusion. You understand what I'm saying? A bunch of lying, a bunch of confusion. And they come around you and you don't even know it. So if you're so stuck on yourself, you get what I'm saying? You're so stuck on yourself, you can't even understand what's going on because that's how the world operates, man. It just, it's ready for the goodness and the righteousness to be attracted to you, but it's also for you to shine so bright that you go around darkness and you get people out of darkness too. Like all that's happening. And I love how the universe is set up. I'm just here to make you think though.
Yeah.
Like this is, stop. Just quit putting on. And take that off. That's not the outfit that you was given at birth. That's not it. Somebody gave you that and you wore that and you was excited about that. And it's killing you on the inside because you're not figuring out who you are. Colossians 3:12.
Since God chose you to be the holy people he loves, you must clothe yourselves with tender-hearted mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience.
When somebody do something to you, and you don't agree with what they did or how they did it, and they did something to you in the front of some people, they did something to you behind your back, they did something to you in front of your people, they did something behind your back, that's humility. Now I'm going to tell you what humility does. I'm going to tell you what I do. I'm going to tell you what humility does. It depends on if it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to let you make it on Saturday. I'm going to let you make it on Sunday. Monday don't play with me. Tuesday is two-piece Tuesday at Popeyes, so you might get a pass. Wednesday don't play with me, and Thursday don't play with me because it's almost Friday. Okay, you say something behind my back on them days, like my boy, the late, great Pimp C said, you got to smell my cologne. I'm being honest, and I hope you being honest too. I know we saved. I know we saved. I know we the holiest of all holies. And if anybody does anything to us, we're not gonna touch them. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, say something behind my back if you want to. And then I stopped doing this, and I did this, and I came on the winning side, and I decided to love myself. I said, well, being humiliated does something. Well, what does it do? Well, if I'm being humiliated in public, did wrong by somebody who don't have understanding, somebody who's not thinking freely, they locked up in their mind. I just attracted something over here that I wanted. I just attracted something over there that I wanted. Everything that you want right now is over there. Get up right now and look. Just look. And whatever you're looking at, I want you to manifest that. Whatever you want is right there. What do you want right now today? You want to step in the name of love? It's over there. You want to love somebody that don't love you? You want to apologize to somebody you don't want to apologize to? You want to go to a funeral? You know who I'm talking to. That you need to go to? It's over there. Whatever you want is over there. So stuff that we don't want to do. So stuff that we don't want to do. Like the Lakers don't want to win. He know who I'm talking to too. If they want to win, it's something they got to do. It's over there. They win, it's over there. But they got to start loving themselves again. Yeah. They've been playing like they don't love themselves. Or they too high and they forgot who they were. You get what I'm saying? This is what I've been talking about the whole time. But whatever you want, just look at it. And being humiliated, something wrongs you, and you handle that situation accordingly with love. With love. You know how hard that is? Look at my face. You know how hard that is to do that? Hey. But when you do, it just comes stick to you. And you're like, wow, man. You'll feel embraced. I'm serious, man. It'd be like the wind blow. Like those who are that in tune with the universe, beautiful things such as a breeze pass by on a hot summer day in Galveston, and the breeze just pass by you outside and be like, man, you know that feeling that when your kid just come drive up to you and say, I love you, Daddy. You know, little sentimental stuff like that, man. Sentimental stuff like that. Just by you, handling adversity, handling the unexpected, like we've been going through and everybody else in this country's been going through, handling the unexpected. And then you turn around. I've been seeing it on the time. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing people handle the whole kitchen sink, the whole kitchen, the whole bathroom, the whole house been thrown at them, and then how they handle it and respond to it, and turn around and you see their blessing. Oh, I wasn't even expecting this house. I wasn't even expecting this check. I wasn't even expecting this phone call from such and such. Oh man, I'm so thankful. And then you being so thankful that one thing that you wanted, the other thing that you wanted came on the same day, because then you was thankful for it. All I'm saying is being thankful for something that's wrong to you. Be thankful for the unexpected. Be thankful for the stuff that's happening to you, because it ain't doing nothing but trimming you up. It ain't doing nothing but cutting the stuff off like a rose. And a rose is pretty because everybody go buy them by the dozen and give it to somebody to make them feel good. First thing they do is,
that's it.
And they breathe in an aroma. 1 Peter 3 and 4.
You should clothe yourselves instead with the beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is so precious to God.
I just explained that. That's why this is here, where it's at. And I just explained that with the rose. I just explained that with the trimming off of the stuff that's unnecessary. I just exposed that by when you put on the one shoe and you put on the other shoe, you want to put on everything else because you love yourself. And that shield right there is just that definition of this right here. That shield will block anything that's trying to come hurt you. But you got to have it. Then you got the sword of the word. And the word is just simply saying, I love myself. Because the word is what?
God.
All right now. All right now. Let's work this thing then. Ephesians 2:14.
For Christ himself has brought peace to us.
Sure did.
He united Jews and Gentiles into one people when, in his own body on the cross, he broke down the wall of hostility that separated us.
Okay. His humility, according to the text, this right here, this. And I'm just standing there, and the story is in my head. And I'm just amazed how the example shows us that somebody died being an example of what love truly is. And to kill yourself, to kill your old self, to bury that old man. Put away those ways that is not righteous, and put away those ways that will not get you the things that's already over here. And to leave it at the cross. Don't go back. Look, don't put yourself back on the cross to get crucified again. Because it already happened once. Why do it got to happen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times? Because I'm going to say this, and the plane is already getting ready to land. The more that you keep crucifying yourself over and over again, you're not only killing yourself, you're killing everything that's around you. And if you keep doing it, next thing you know, it won't be nothing. Because it spreads. It spreads like wildfire. The scripture says your tongue does the same thing. So if you don't love somebody, out of your tongue with the words you speak, that wildfire gonna spread. Look at the world today. Ain't nothing nice being said to nobody. Nothing nice. It is, but I'm just saying, but majority, there's nothing nice being said to nobody. There's rumors of wars. Come on, the book said there's rumors of wars and rumors. It's happening right now. Because don't nobody love themselves. Nobody don't know. Look, if you don't love that person over there, you don't love yourself. Because we all are one. We're all connected. We are all the same. I don't care what skin tone that you have, whether it's light or dark. We are all one. We're all here for the same mission. And once we understand that, and when we get to understanding that, things have changed. Even the atmosphere, even the universe will change. Don't put on seeking the approval of people when your motive is not approved. And I'm going to just end with that. I'm going to say it one more time, but I'm going to end with that because I want y'all to, this is Regulations 1:3. This is Regulations 1:2. A couple of weeks ago, I had Regulations 1:1. Don't put on seeking the approval of people when your motive is not approved. Okay? So whatever you trying to get from that person, you shouldn't be trying to get anything from that person, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do it because you want to step in the name of love. And I'm out, man. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a wonderful day. You understand? Step in the name of love.